everybody. All right, just getting this set up. Oh, I have so many cords here. I have one of these that actually turns on a light, and then I can't see. There it is. So which one is this? Oh, we have so many cords, it's just not even funny. Okay, let's try this. This should plug in the light. Ooh. Maybe. Let's see. Alrighty. How's this look? Hello. Hey, Jacinda. Let's see what the difference this makes. I'm watching to see. I'm looking at it on here. I don't know. I'm going to have to play with the light. So, okay. So, oh, we got 4 people watching. Hi, Judy. All right, let's do a check-in. If you would, just say hi. If you are here, give me an emoji or just let me know you're here. And we will go ahead and get started. All right, guys. So I'm going to get this up and going so that I can see comments a little bit easier, and then we'll get going. Hi, Deborah Harrison. Thanks for joining us. Okay, there we go. Now I can see, there we go. Now I can see comments a little better. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. And I just want to, first of all, I want to thank Jacinda and Judy for inviting me here to do this for you tonight. Hi, Karen. How are you? So I actually met Judy at a party a couple months ago, and so I have not met Jacinda yet, so hopefully I'll get to do that maybe when she comes down for a visit. Maybe we can just say hi. But anyway, I'm really excited to share this recipe with you tonight. Jacinda and Isaac have asked to do this Pampered Chef wedding shower. So this is a little bit different than normal. I'm showing you this recipe tonight, but we also have a wedding registry that Jacinda and Isaac have put together so that they can get some Pampered Chef for their kitchen. And so I'm going to be highlighting a few items on their registry, and also they asked me to highlight the large round stone, which is on our registry, and so that's why I decided to do the fajita pizza for you tonight. So we're going to start by getting our pizza in a part of it in the oven. So what I like to do is I like to kind of par bake the crust, because the rest of the pizza is pretty much done by the time we go and top it. And so by putting the pizza in first, it's going to kind of par bake it. So I'm going to go get the pie crust out of our refrigerator. Alright, I said pie crust, I meant pizza crust, because that's really what it is. But it works best if it's cold, and so I want to make sure that no, I meant that was the other tool I was looking for. I apologize, guys. Actually, I do not want to know where that tool went. Alright, well, we'll just use the fingers. Alright, so we got a dough roller that I can't seem to find. So it must have ended up in my kitchen. Alright, so we're going to start off. This is, Tim is here too. Hi, Tim. So this is actually our medium round stone. So I have a large round stone, which is 15 inches. This medium round stone is 13 inches. And my big round stone actually broke, and it was pretty sad because it was already nice and seasoned. I would love to know if you have a piece of stoneware in your kitchen. Because our stoneware kind of started out as like our basic, kind of our claim to fame kind of. So, and I just realized I never introduced myself. I am so sorry. So, my name is Stephanie Lyles, and I am a consultant with Pampered Chef in Pensacola, Florida. And I have actually been doing Pampered Chef for almost 18 years. So, obviously, I'm a little addicted. I love the products. And you know what? Actually, I think one pizza crust is going to do for this size stone. If I was using my large stone, I would definitely do two. But I think for this, for what we're doing, I think one is going to be fine. So I'm going to put this back in the refrigerator. All right. I love this. We have 3 stones. Awesome, Karen. Which one is your favorite? Do you have a favorite one that you use all the time? My favorite is my bar pan. So I'm just going to stick that in the oven. I've got it in the oven at 425. I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes. And we're just kind of start to bake it, and then it'll have a little bit more of a firm crust then to add the cheese and then our chicken mixture, which we're going to do next. So before we do, well, actually I'm going to save that for when the pizza's in the oven, because we need a few things to do while it's in the oven. So I'm going to go ahead and get our chicken going. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to preheat our double burner grill pan. So I'm going to go ahead and show this to you before I get it heated up. Okay, so this is our double burner grill pan. Okay, so basically it's kind of like your George Foreman, except that it is so much quicker and easier to clean up. So, oh yes, I love that, Judy. Yes, there are so many different things you can use that baker's roller for. It is amazing. So this is our double burner grill pan. We also have the single version, which I'm going to show you a little bit later. But we're going to be using the double version tonight because I want to show you how you can do the chicken on one side and the veggies on the other. And so that's what we're going to do to prep our veggies for our pizza. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to season our chicken. Well, actually, we're going to cut our chicken. So you can see how fat these chicken breasts are, okay? So they're pretty fat, pretty good and fat. And I also want to give you a little tip here. So when you get the chicken out, a lot of people like to rinse their chicken to get all the extra, juice and stuff off of it. I don't recommend that because the chicken actually, when you do that, it splatters when you're rinsing it, and so that splattered juice actually contains salmonella. And so when it splashes, then it splashes salmonella, juices all over your kitchen, chicken juices, and we don't want that. So we recommend that you put it in a paper towel and just kind of pat it dry, okay? And then once you do that, we are going to actually cut it. So this is one of my favorite tools when using my raw chicken, because I will get a big family pack of chicken, and then I will take the chicken and cut it in half, and then put it in here. Or I'm sorry, I will take the chicken and put it in here to cut it in half. All right, so this is our close-it cut. And these bases here are on a spring. And so when you put the food in the middle here, it actually self-adjusts to the thickness. And so I'm gonna kind of scoot this to the side a little bit so I can show you this here. Hopefully you guys can see this. Okay, so we're gonna take our chicken and we're gonna stick it inside. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Sorry, I just want to make sure you guys can see this. So I'm going to scoot this off to the side because you guys know what the chicken looks like. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm going to take our chicken. All right, I'm going to take our tongs here. We're going to just stick our chicken right in the middle here. And then I'm going to take a 7-inch knife. So the key is it has to be a 7-inch knife because it has to go extend the diameter of the close-and cut. So the close-and cut is only about 5 inches, so you need a little bit on either side. Now, it does not have to be this. It could be our chef's knife here. This one is actually blue now, but it's the same. It's just a different color. This is our color-coded chef's knife. I think it's about between $20 and $25. This one is part of our Forged Cutlery line that has a lifetime guarantee on it. This is your high-quality investment knife. Okay, this is the one that has the lifetime guarantee. I believe this particular knife is going to be in the $60 to $70 range, but you will buy it one time, and it is an amazing knife. I'm telling you, it is super sharp. It will stay super sharp. And so you're just going to put the chicken right there in the middle. You're going to kind of squeeze down because that's going to allow it to get the thickness you want. And then you're just going to stick the blade in between the top and the bottom. and then you're just going to slice back and forth all the way to the back. And now it has cut your chicken in half. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Now you have 2 thin pieces of chicken. Now I'll tell you, there's a couple of benefits to doing this, okay? The first benefit is that when I bring my chicken breast home from the store, and I bring it home in that, you know, big family size package, the chicken actually, when I put it in, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. The chicken, when you put it in the freezer bags, when I cut it in half, I'm actually able to adjust a little more in making sure that I have a pound in every bag. So sometimes that's actually 3 halves. And so I get a little bit more even, so it's easy for me to just take a pound of chicken out of the freezer. But the other benefit is that, especially if you're using the grill pan, the thin chicken slices of chicken will cook a whole lot better and a whole lot more even. So, Karen, you said that the rectangle is your favorite. Yes, that is a great versatile stone for sure. Okay, so there is the other 2. So there is just like that, 1/2 and 2/2. Now this is actually a kind of a big piece, so I think for what we're doing tonight, since we're doing a smaller pizza, I'm actually only going to use 2 of these halves instead of all 4. So I'm going to set 2 of these halves aside for me to put in the freezer for later. Okay, so the next step is for us to season our chicken. And so I'm going to take 2 of these pieces, and I'm going to lay them out on our flexible cutting mat here. And we'll just set these other 2 pieces of chicken aside for me to work on later. Okay, so so I've got our flexible cutting mat here, and we're going to just season this chicken. Oh, and then I never started the preheater. Okay, so in order to get our seasoning to stick, we recommend that instead of spraying the pan, you actually spray the chicken. Okay, so this is our kitchen spritzer. Does anybody have our kitchen spritzer? I will tell you that if you have an old style, this one is significantly improved. They brought this one out about a year and a half ago. And this actually, if you don't have one of these, what it is it creates your own aerosol spray. So you put whatever oil you prefer in here, canola, olive, vegetable, whatever you like to cook with, and then it turns it into a spray. See that? Isn't that cool? And then we're going to take our Southwest seasoning and we're going to sprinkle on our Southwest seasoning. So by spraying the pan, since our pan is non-stick, we don't have to worry about any excess oil, cooking in any excess oil, so we cook healthier. But also our non-stick pan really doesn't need it because it doesn't need it because it's non-stick. So, all right. So, and Jacinda, while you're watching, if you see something that's not on your wish list, but you think, oh my gosh, after seeing that, I definitely want that in your wish list, just text or drop a comment that you'd like that to be added to your wish list, and I can definitely take care of that after the party. Okay, so we'll get this all seasoned, and then we're going to add this to our stone, which it needs another minute, so we'll just set this aside, and we'll move on to our veggies. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to actually do our onion, and I'm going to actually set this knife away because I don't want to accidentally cross-contaminate. So I'm going to put this knife down here, and I'm going to get out my 5-inch Sentobu knife. So this is my favorite. This is the one that I use all the time. It's a great versatile knife. So we're going to use this. We're going to cut the top and the bottom off the onion. Now, normally when you grab an onion, you cut from around the middle. I recommend that you cut from top to bottom, and what that's going to do is, first of all, it's going to reduce the tears, so it doesn't, somehow cutting it that way, it doesn't make you cry as much. And then also, it's going to be really pretty slices for us to use on top of our pizza. Now, another little tip here. So all of these scraps that I have with all the veggies that I'm going to be cutting, if you take a Ziploc bag and you just put all of these veggies in the Ziploc bag, then you can put those in the freezer, and when the bag of veggie scraps fills up to the top, then you can put it in a pot of boiling water and make your own vegetable broth. So just let all of the scraps simmer for like, 30, 45 minutes, and then you just strain them out, and then what you're left with is your own vegetable broth. So isn't that cool? So that way you're saving all these pieces. Okay, so I'm going to set one of these aside because I'm not going to need them. I think we're just going to use one of these. So we're going to go ahead and peel this. And then I'm going to show you our wonderful simple slicer that is going to make slicing this so quick and easy. Okay, that is our... Alright, I'm going to leave that on. Make some room over here. So I'm going to go ahead and put our chicken on. It's not quite ready, but it's close. So really, ideally, you want to hear a little sizzle, but I kind of need to get my chicken out of the way, so. Okay, let me get this chicken out of the way, that way I can. Sorry guys, I don't have the biggest kitchen, so some of it is a little bit of a moving stuff around. Okay, so now I have a spot for my thing. So this is our oven mitts. And I just have to stop and say how much I love these oven mitts. Okay, so these are our silicone oven mitts. And the silicone oven mitts are going to, the benefit is, not only does it still protect your hands, but you have a whole lot more dexterity in the fingers and grabbing stuff. And then also, it actually gives you more grip when you're pulling stuff in and out of the oven. So. All right, so see, it's just kind of started to cook our pizza crust there, so we'll just set that aside until we're ready for it. Alright, so we're going to put the press on top. What the press does is it actually provides heat from both sides. So when you preheat the press inside the pan, then it provides heat from both sides, but also it keeps the chicken in contact with the pan. So sorry, I was looking at your comment, Jacinda, and it threw me off. I have a one-track mind sometimes, okay? So yes, I would love to add the silicone oven mitts to your registry. They are amazing. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use our simple slicer here. So this simple slicer only has one blade, but the blade is 3 different thicknesses. So if you put it on the 1 here, it's going to give you a pretty thin slice. The 2 is going to be a little bit thicker, and a 3 might be for like burger slice. Okay, so it's going to be a pretty thick slice. I'm going to put it on 1. So we're going to get a pretty thin slice, and then we're going to slide this on. So this is the food holder. So this thing slides on the track, and so you're just going to stick this inside the track, and then we're going to use our food holder to pull this back. You get the tines in here, and you're going to set those tines inside the onion. And then you're going to apply pressure from the top, and you will see that this is going to get every last little bit of onion. So we're just going to up and down. All right, ready? Nothing. This is the bottom of the onion. It gets every last little bit. Isn't that amazing? Okay. So see, there's your onion pieces. Okay. Isn't that cool? All right, so we're going to add this to our bowl here. And then we're going to do our pepper. And So our pepper we're going to use our veggie spiralizer on. So I love our veggie spiralizer. It gives you so many good options when you're cooking, especially if you want to cook healthier. So this is our, where did my blade go? I apologize, guys. I thought it was right here. So anyway, there is a blade. I'm not going to spend time looking for it. But there is a blade that goes in the back here that's called our comb blade. And it has a fettuccine side, and then it has a spaghetti side. And so the fettuccine side is going to give you those fettuccine, those kind of thick noodles. The spaghetti side is going to give you the thin noodles. We're going to actually use the base one, so this base blade here, we're going to use it on our pepper because our pepper is going to be hollowed out, so it's already, when I slice it, it's already going to be in a spiral. And so this makes it pretty easy. So we're just going to cut the top off here. And then I have to show you this really cool tool. It's called the scoop loop, okay? So the scoop loop is $5, and all you do is you take the scoop and you put it inside here. It's got some serration on it, so you just put it in there and you twist, and out comes the seed. So you don't have to dig for it, and all I did was cut off that little bit of pepper. So you don't waste as much pepper trying to get at the seeds. And then you can actually use this here to kind of scrape out the insides and empty it out. So, all right, so we're going to use that on our, so there's our green pepper, and we're going to do the same thing for our red pepper. So again, there's the top, and you just stick this in here, and you just twist. Isn't that awesome? All right, so now we have the two peppers. Now we're going to put them on our veggie spiralizer. We get that sticker off. All right, so I'm going to turn this, so this is the shoot. So the peppers are going to come out here, okay? So you're going to just set the pepper in the middle, and then there is, at the top here, there is some tines that are going to hold the pepper in place. And so just push this down. All right, now watch this shoot right in here. Ready? All right, if you are just joining us, my name is Stephanie Lyles, and if you just want to drop me a note and say hi, let me know who's watching. That would be great. All right, see that? Look at those peppers. Isn't that awesome? All right, so there's our peppers. And because we're not, sometimes I will, well, actually I'm going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to chop all of this together. We're going to cook it whole. But if you wanted to put it in like a stir fry, then you could just take your knife and just chop it a little bit there, and if you don't want it chopped. But I'm going to show you how to chop it all together a little bit later. We're going to chop it with our chicken. All right, so we're going to do our pepper here. The reason our veggie spiralizer works so well is because it is upright. So because it has gravity assisting, you don't have to worry about wedging anything in there, and it just turns so easily, and you get these really cool strips. All right, so add our green in. Okay, now I'm going to add some scrap out here. And set our fertilizer aside, and I'm going to wipe this off. Get all our bell pepper juice off. And then I'm going to add some garlic to our mixture. So I've got our onions and peppers inside the bowl. We're going to add some garlic. This is our silicone peeler. This is our slicer. So the slicer and peeler comes as a set. And if you are not used to working with fresh garlic, the garlic actually, there's two ways that you can use garlic. You can use it sliced, or you can use it minced. And when you slice the garlic, it doesn't give you as strong of a flavor. You get more of a mild flavor from your garlic. When you press the garlic, which we're going to do in a little bit, you're going to get a stronger flavor because you're releasing more of the garlic oil that's inherent in the clove. So this cool thing is going to, when you use our press, you don't have to peel it. But obviously if you're going to slice it, you're going to need to peel it. And so you just take this. Yes, I love that, Judy. I'm glad that you like that. It's just amazing. So this is the garlic clove. You're going to stick it inside the silicone peeler, okay? and you're going to roll it, give it a little crunch, and there's your clove and there's your skin. Isn't that all awesome? So easy. Okay, so we're just going to drop that into 1/2 of our divider there, and we're going to do our other clove here. So you just put it in the middle, and then you roll it, apply a little bit of pressure, rolling on the countertop, and then there's your clove, there's your skin. Isn't that awesome? All right, so we're going to drop the other one in here. Whoops, I put it on the wrong side. So one in one side, one in the other. And then when we go do our garlic, we're just going to twist. Let's see if you can see. See the slices of garlic? Isn't that cool? So we're just going to add the slices of garlic. And then all of this comes apart, so it's all dishwasher safe. This divider comes out and everything's dishwasher safe. All right, and we're going to also add a little bit of the Southwest seasoning to our mixture as well. Oops. Okay, so we're going to add these to the back half of our double burner grill here. Okay, so we're going to save that. We're going to put our chicken back in there, but until then, I'm going to go ahead and flip our chicken. Come on. All right, I just want you to see how beautiful that chicken is? Oh, so awesome. All right, so while we are waiting on that chicken to finish, we're going to do some cheese. Because we're going to put some cheese over the crust, and then we're going to put our mixture down, and then we're going to put more cheese on top, and then we're going to bake it. All right, so this is just some Colby Jack, and this is our adjustable coarse grater. So I love our grater because it is so easy to buy the block of cheese and to shred it yourself. And I will tell you, you will save money. It is cheaper. It is fresher, it tastes better, it melts better, there's no preservatives in it. It is just better for you all the way around when you buy block cheese instead of the cheese already shredded. So I just take the whole block, especially if I'm using the whole block, and I just open up the whole thing and I just slice. Now it does come with a food holder. This is the food holder. So you would just put the cheese in that little section, that little square there, and you would just run it up and down. But we sold this for several years without the food holder, so I'm kind of used to using without it. And I just really just watch my fingers. Now you can grate it like this. You can grate it over. You can actually adjust this so that it goes flat. And so you can grate it over a bowl. I prefer to grate it at an angle down in front of me because I feel like I have the most control over my grating, and I can do it fastest that way. So at my parties, I have them start out this way and just tell them that, you know, obviously I want them to feel comfortable, but usually they end up just sticking with this. So we're just going to keep turning it. I just kind of keep rotating it so I have something to grab onto to keep my fingers away from the blade. And then you finally get down to this little itty bitty piece, which we will in just a second. That's going to be the chef's piece. You get down pretty close, as long as you're careful. Okay, so then that's my piece to eat. It's my little scrap. All right, so we got our cheese. I'm going to actually move this press back here, and we're going to test our chicken. So this is our digital thermometer, our pocket thermometer. So this is what we're going to use to test our chicken. Now, when you're using a thermometer like this, you actually have a dimple in the stem of the thermometer, and you'll use that and have to go to that dimple to get an accurate measurement. So instead of going from the top, we're actually going from the side so that we can get all of that in. So I'm just going to pick up my chicken. I'm going to get the biggest piece because if the biggest piece is done, then the little piece is definitely done. And we're just going to stick it into the top here so that I can insert this a little bit more. And yeah, my chicken's flying up to 165. When it does that, you know that they're done. So we're just going to set these in here to let them rest for a minute. Look at how beautiful that piece of chicken is. Look at that. So easy. Okay? And then we're going to go ahead and see, our veggies don't take long, which is good. You can go ahead and put your peppers and onions in last. So we're going to add these to our chicken. We're going to turn off our pan here. Okay, so now we got our peppers and onions in here all cooked with our chicken. And I'm going to actually swap places with our cheese. Just scoot this over here a little bit. All right, now I get to show you the best. Yes, that thermometer is a really good staple. You can't use it in the oven, but anytime you're cooking meat, to have a roast or anything, to have a pocket thermometer, it's definitely a good staple. Okay, so salad choppers. Miss Judy, did you buy the salad choppers? I don't remember. I love my salad choppers. If these are not on your wish list, you guys, I highly recommend them, okay? So basically, they're like a double knife, scissor combination, okay? Hey, Miss Karen. So these are, basically, this is what we're going to use to chop. So they're called our salad choppers, but I never use them for salad. I use them for chicken. I used them when my girls were little. I have twins that are almost 6, and when my girls were little, I would use them for their food. So like spaghetti, or if we have like rigatoni, then it's that big fat noodle, and it's really big for their mouth. So I use that to chop it up. So I use these all the time. I would say that if you had to take every single Pampered Chef product away from me and leave me just one, which I just can't imagine a world without my Pampered Chef, but if it happened, I would ask you to leave me my salad choppers, because I don't know how I would chop chicken otherwise, okay? That's how much I love my salad choppers. Lifetime guarantee. So anything happens to them, Pampered Chef will replace them, all right? So I have my chicken, I have my veggies all in here. We're gonna chop it all at the same time, okay? Let's see if I can do this with you to see. See, it's chopping it up all at once. So let's pick up our chicken up here. I love these things. Oh my gosh, they make life so much easier. Although I have to say, my sister-in-law, she likes the mix and chop, because she does a lot of chicken in the slow cooker, and so her chicken is so moist she doesn't need much help. And so I actually went to her house and expecting her to have the salad choppers, and she didn't. And I felt like I was back in the dark ages. I love the salad choppers. All right, so see that? Isn't that amazing? And the fact that the chicken and the veggies are hot, so I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about, trying to do it or waiting for it to cool or anything like that. I can just make sure I get all these big pieces, and big pieces of onion too. Better on the pizza. All right, so I think we got this all chopped up. So now we're going to top our pizza. I'm going to bring this over here. All right, so we're going to take some cheese, and we're going to put it down on our fajita pizza, on our pizza crust here. And basically this acts as a barrier so that the juices from our chicken and pepper mixture is not going to make the dough soggy. Okay, Then we're going to take our mixture here, and we're just going to lay it on top of our pizza. All right, adding the meat thermometer to your list, Miss Jacinda. All righty. All right, here we go. So, got a little bit of mixture left. Let's make sure that we've got good coverage here. All right, and again, this is smaller. So 2 chicken breasts. I have a little bit left, but I think that looks good. And then we're going to take our cheese and we're going to top it with some more cheese. All right, and that is our pizza. So now we're just going to throw it back in the oven for like 10 minutes, and it'll be done. And while we're doing that, I'm going to talk about a few other things while we're waiting on the pizza to be done. So, stick this back in. All right. So that was our pizza. How amazing was that? All right, so while we're doing that, I told you I would talk about our single grill pan. So if you don't feel like you would have the need for the double, then you can always do the single. And in this particular recipe, if you wanted to do, you could probably fit everything that I did. You could probably fit it in here. You could put a chicken breast here and a chicken breast here, and then your veggies on the side, and still do everything instead of spreading it out. There was plenty of room. So this is our single grill pan. This is part of our new nonstick cookware, and I definitely would recommend this. This guy stays on my stovetop. Okay, that's how much I love my grill pan. The single grill pan has an even better nonstick coating than the double. They will be redesigning the double in the fall, but this one has a newly redesigned coating that is actually safe for metal utensils. And here's the best part. You guys may be looking at this going, Stephanie, it's missing something. It's missing the handle. Yeah, so our handles are removable. Okay, so you just take the handle, and it's a 2-step process. So you're going to push this button here and push with my thumb, and then I pull back with my finger, and then I come in at an angle, and then I release, okay? And now, I mean, you would never know that this handle is removable. It's firm. It's not wiggling at all. It's good and solid and steady. Now, the other cool thing is because of the removable handle, then there's no rivets here. So there's no rivets to clean around or anything like that. And then when you go to store it, you just take this, push the button, push this back, take the handle off, and then watch this. This is our saucepan. Same thing, same removable handle. The cool thing is that the removable handles are interchangeable. So I don't have to worry about keeping this handle with this pan. They're all interchangeable. So I can stack all of my cookware. I can stick my handles in the top, and look at the footprint now of my stacked cookware, as opposed to it being like this if the handle was not removable. If I had to store my cookware with the handle, then I mean, that's the footprint, and I have all this wasted space over here. But the fact that I can remove my handle, and I mean, it's just a small footprint. Is that not amazing? Oh my gosh, you guys, I absolutely love nonstick cookware. So, all right, so that is our single grill pan. And then we also have this pan. So this is part of our new stainless line. We actually only have 2 pieces in this line, a 10-inch and a 12-inch. But the thing about our stainless cookware is that it is a non-stick stainless. So I'm going to pull this up. You guys can see this honeycomb pattern in the bottom of the pan. So what that is that actually the stainless is slightly raised above the non-stick coating. And so what that does is it gives the stainless all the features of a normal stainless pan. You get the searing, you get the fond, you get all of the wonderful stuff that comes from cooking on stainless. It takes the high heat, but it has the cleanup of nonstick. And you guys, this pan, I cannot even tell you how easy this pan is to clean. Again, even though this handle is not removable, it is still rivetless, and so you still don't have a rivet to clean around. So you do a frittata in here, I mean, I did a frittata in here Sunday night. If you actually go into the events and look up in the past events, Steph's Mealtime Makeover, there's a demo of a artichoke zucchini frittata, and I did it in this pan, and it came out like a dream. When I went to put it away in containers, it just, I mean, it was clean in like 30 seconds or less. It was so easy to clean. It was amazing. So the reason I show you and I want to kind of focus on our cookware is because our cookware is the host special, for my host in the month of May. So if you hosted a party in the month of May, you would get any of our cookware pieces at 60% off. That would include this pan. It would include any of our grill pans, including the double burner grill pan. And then also, it will also help Jacinda, because by booking off of Jacinda's party, she's going to get another half price item at your party. And so it actually helps you because you get credit for her host special, but she's also going to get something else on her wish list. So isn't that cool? All right, so we've got, oops, I forgot to set the time. Oh, let's go. 7 more minutes. It's not going to take that long. Okay, so before we go, I wanted to show, I have to talk about our rock crock really quick. Okay, so this is our other amazing vessel, and this is our rock crock. And I know Judy got the rock crock at the party. And so Judy, I would love for you to post your thoughts about the rock crock and how much, if you're using it, and if you've got a favorite recipe that you've made in it. The thing about our rock crock is that the biggest advantage to it being in your kitchen is its versatility. So it is heat resistant to 752 degrees, which means that it is safe on your stovetop, in the oven, under the broiler, in the microwave, on the grill, and it's dishwasher safe. Can I hear an amen? I mean, for me, especially with 2 children, the easier the cleanup, the better. I mean, how amazing is that? And then it does have a glass lid. Okay, so the glass lid on top. And then it's got this amazing thing, which is our slow cooker stand. Okay, so what that does is it turns the rock crock into a crock pot. All right, so the crock pot, the rock crock in the crock pot works just like a regular crock pot. If anything, it actually cooks quicker. So here's a quick idea. And this is what I did the other night. So Monday, I have a part-time job, so I worked my part-time job on Monday, and Sunday night in my rock crock, I put in 2 chicken breasts. I didn't cut them because they're in the rock crock, and so I don't need them to necessarily be thinner. So I just put them straight into my rock crock. I put 2 cans of Rotel, a can of tomato sauce, a package of tomato seasoning, a can of chopped chilies, and then a, what was the other thing? Taco seasoning. So the taco seasoning, Rotel, tomato sauce, chopped chilies, corn, and corn. And I put it in the refrigerator. So it took me all of 5 minutes maybe to put all that together. And I put it in the refrigerator, and then I let it sit. And then I told my husband at 1 o'clock, go ahead and take it out of the refrigerator, stick it in the slow cooker stand on low. And when it was time for him to eat, for he and the girls to eat, then he had the salad choppers, and he chopped up the chicken inside, and it was chicken taco chili. And it is so good, so yummy. And if you're on Weight Watchers, it's 0 points, 0. I couldn't believe it. But everything in there, every single ingredient, especially to get the reduced sodium taco seasoning, 0 points. I love it. So anyway, so that is that's our rock crock, and I absolutely love it. And I'm going to show you too. I don't know if you can see this or not, but this thing is so light. It is feather light. All right, I'm going to see if I can be holding it with 1 finger. Okay, guys, this is so super light, and I love the fact that when I'm done with it, I just throw it down onto the counter underneath, and it's put away. My rock crock goes in the dishwasher, and my crock pot's put away. So I don't have to wait, for that big thing to, for my insert to be clean before I can put the outer part away, because I'm going to use my rock crock almost every day. So that's a rock crock. All right, we have 3 minutes. And actually, it looks like our pizza's done, because everything on top of the pizza was cooked. It's just a matter of making sure that our it's melted and our pizza crust is cooked, which I believe it is. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this out. Bring our cooling rack out here again so you guys can get a better look at what it looks like. Get our oven mitts. Photobomb kitty. My kitty. Hi, Tom Tom. That's my kitty. You gonna come say hi? Yeah. Come say hi. Come in here. Come say hi. All right. Yep, that's my kitty cat. Here we go, guys. I actually have twin cats. So I have twin kids, but I had twin cats before I had twin kids. So that's one black cat. I have another black cat. So, all right. So there is your fabulous fajita pizza. That look yummy. So, I mean, what a quick and easy dinner. And honestly, guys, you could do the chicken and veggies the night before and par-bake your crust, or just, you know, put your crust in for 10 minutes, get out your veggie mixture and warm it up in the microwave, or just, you know, get it out and then take it out, top it, put the cheese on, put it back in the oven, and you can literally have dinner on the table in 20 minutes. I mean, this would be such a quick and easy dinner because you've got that, it does allow you to do some of the steps ahead of time. So, yeah, so that's our fabulous fajita pizza. I would love, first of all, I want to thank Jacinda and Judy again for letting me do this. I absolutely love doing this. I definitely love doing it in person more, but the fact that I get to come to you and cook in my own kitchen is just amazing. So, Karen, you want some pizza? Well, Karen, if you're local, come on over. I'm in Pensacola. You guys are more than welcome to come hang out and eat some pizza. And then also, oh, you know what? I think I was supposed to add salsa to it. I forgot about that. Okay, I think the recipe does call for you, once you do the chicken mixture, to add some salsa to it. Completely forgot, but you know what? That looks good too. So, it is actually probably a little bit better for you this way because you're not adding in the salsa. I don't know. But anyway, looks good either way, right? I'm the pampered chef, not the perfect chef. So, anyway, so I will be placing, commenting. As soon as we get done here, I'm going to clean up for a minute, and then I'm going to be posting a link to a door prize. So we will be doing a door prize from the people that join, and I'll be doing it probably, I'll give people a couple days to get back to do the door prize, and then we'll do a door prize. And just, if you are interested in hosting a party, again, it does not have to be in person. You know, if you're there in Virginia with Jacinda or somewhere else around the country, and you want to do a virtual party just like this one, I have dates in May. I also actually have a date Friday night. I'm going to be doing something very similar, rush hour fajitas on Friday night. And so, you can join in there, and I can broadcast it to more than one event, so we could set up an event for you and your friends. And then in May, 60% off anything in the catalog. I'm sorry. April is 60% off anything in the catalog. So if you take my April party Friday night, if you want to get something set up, message me and let me know. You can message me right here on this page, and we can get your party set up. Or if you want to wait until May and get some cookware for 60% off. And then on top of that, you get free stuff, you get half price items. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Judy. You could just put the salsa on the side. Yeah, that's a great idea. Or maybe put it in like dollops on the top. You could do that too. Yeah, great idea. Love the way you think. You could, the host rewards. So the way it's going to work with the wedding shower is that you can, there's a link to the wedding registry, to Jacinda and Isaac's wedding registry in the comments, in the about section. So you can go there and look and see what they want. But you could also purchase for yourself too. So their wedding registry is, because Jacinda is the host, she's actually co-hosting with her mom. And so she's going to be able to use the host benefits to get the stuff from her registry that people don't buy for her, or maybe some things that are off her registry, like that she wants to add, like the silicone oven mitts or the pocket thermometer or something like that. So if you purchase for yourself, it actually still benefits Jacinda. So if you're watching this and you maybe got her another gift already and you just want to get something for yourself, it still helps her because it's still going to help her get stuff in her kitchen. So please feel free to tag me, message me, comment, whatever, to ask me any questions. I am more than happy to help. And I really appreciate you sticking with me tonight. We are just under an hour, so I'm going to let you guys go for tonight. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I'm going to post the link. I'm going to update the post, this particular post of the video, with the link to shop and also the link to this recipe. So you can make sure you go back there. So I hope you guys enjoy this and make this recipe at home. If you do, sure, shoot me a picture of it. I would love to know what you and your family think. So hope you have a great evening. Jacinda and Judy, thank you so much for letting me come into your home this evening, and Jacinda for letting me help you get some Pampered Chef in your kitchen. Congratulations on your upcoming marriage. I hope maybe I'll get to meet you when you come down next month. And I hope you guys have a great evening. Thanks a lot. Bye.